So the MRT and the BTS are not the same system, meaning they don't have the same monetary cash system. So if you want to save time, you want to just buy a travel card from each company. So the BTS has these things called rabbit cards, and you can put credit on them, and then you can also put other money on a rabbit card and use it at a 7-Eleven convenience store or whatnot. The subway system, the MRT, has a separate card, but I don't think you can use those cards at 7-Elevens and buy like food and stuff like that. So now we just left the subway. This is the escalator to the Skytrain, and so the station here is called Asok, A-S-O-K, whereas the subway is called Sukhumvit. So there's the sign for the subway. This would be the main train the main interchange in Bangkok. So this is the BTS symbol or logo in Asok Station. So I'll show you the automated machines. If you come here during rush hour, you really need to have either one of these cards, so you don't have to wait like 30 minutes to buy a token. I'll show you the line for the actual teller. So these people here are waiting to buy their own tokens. You can go up to the cashier and just say, hey, I want to get to this place, and they'll sell you a token. Or you can go and buy one of the cards, but there's a deposit on the card in case you lose it. It's not that much money though. So these two are using an automated machine, which I'm going to try to do right now. Okay, so if you don't want to wait for the cashier, you can use one of these automated machines. So you can use coins, Thai coins, or you can actually put Thai bills into this machine. So the screen is in Thai right now, but up here you have in English. There's a touch screen. You can zoom in. I'll just kind of select that area of a map. And right now we're at the yellow dot, which is E4. So I want to just go to Chitlom. I'm going to go to a shopping mall there. Over here now it tells you it's 26 baht for the card fare. And it could either, again, put in coins or bills. So I have some 20 baht bills here. Feed that in. Oh, it didn't take that one. Okay, it took that one. So now it still is telling me I need to put in 6 baht, but I don't have coins right now, so I'll put in another bill. Okay, so it tells you the change you're gonna get, and then it dumps the card. The card and the change comes out in the same area. So this is just a single journey card. It even tells you that. It tells you how to use it, I believe, with this graphic. Tap to enter and insert to exit. So we're going to tap this card right here. So now you probably don't know where you're going to go, right? All the trains list the end station. So this direction goes to the Kukot station. That's the last station on the line. On the right side it says Keha. That's the last station going in that direction. So if you don't know, which direction you want to go, you got to find one of these signs. And yeah, so the end station is called Kukot, the direction I'm trying to go. So this is all gray. This is not the direction it's going to go. The train is going to go in the direction of the green. So right now we're at this Asok station. And then we're going to go all the way, well, if you want to go all the way to the end, that's going to take you to Kukot, right? But anyways, I know, having lived here for a while, that I actually just want to go to Chitlom, which is 3 stations. So This is the side I want to be on. So a train must have just left because there's no one up here right now. There was a time where people would commit suicide by jumping into the train tracks. So most of the stations now have these glass doors so you can't go and kill yourself. So yeah, you just gotta wait by these yellow markers here. You know, the black and yellow markers where you wait. The other inverted color is where the people have to exit the train before you get on. So at the South Station, you have the Terminal 21 shopping mall. And then there's a view going down the line. That is the southbound direction. But we're gonna go in the north or western direction. Okay, the train is coming. So if you want to save time and you've been here a while, you actually just try to remember the exit you want to get off. So you'll get the stairs closer to your exit. But if you're a tourist, you're gonna have to just get on the train and figure it out later. Okay, so let's let the people out of here. Right now it's like 12 o'clock, so there's really no one around. Everyone's at work right now. So on the trains, there's always a priority seat nearest the door, and that's reserved for elderly people, pregnant people, people with disabilities, or also monks. Monks get priority here. It's a Buddhist country.
Next station, Nana. ผู้โดยสารโปรดทราบรถไฟฟ้าขบวนนี้จะให้บริการถึงสถานีมหาวิทยาลัยเกษตรศาสตร์เป็นสถานีสุดท้าย Attention please. This train terminates at เกษตรศาสตร์ University. ชิดลม
So the Chit Lom station here, you can come to this station to put you in between 2 or 3 shopping malls. Here's a map actually. The Skytrain itself is really where all the shopping malls are for tourists and you guys visiting here. This map is a little crazy, but here we have a legend here, so you can just look for the colors. And pink is the color you want to look for, I guess. So yeah. There's a Central World. Central World is a massive shopping mall. Here's the problem I have to warn you guys about. This is the direction of the map here. North is actually down here to the southwest. This culture doesn't comprehend the fact that north is always north. So when you look at a map, you have to remember it's not situated in a normal fashion. So for me, this map just is kind of crazy because it's upside down, right? If north is here and south is here. So meaning this is actually heading in the westbound direction, although it's technically east, right? And that's east. That's actually eastbound, although I'm pointing to the right. So it's crazy. Just keep that in mind. It just makes no sense, but that's a large part of this country. Okay, so let's get out of this place here. So we're still inside this train station, and so there's always going to be ATMs and little food shops, you know, if you need to get a drink or a snack or something like that. So I want to talk about the different cards here. You saw me, I got this single journey card. This journey card is going to enter that turnstile and it's never going to come back. That's how you get out of the system. But in this orange one this is the regular debit card that I paid a small deposit for, and I just keep it in my wallet all the time, and there's a credit on it. And this is called the rabbit card. You can actually put extra money on it and you can recharge it and use the money to buy, you know, snacks or drinks at convenience stores and a lot of the small kiosks you find on the street. So if you don't want to deal with the line, right now it's not rush hour, so here's the actual ticket office, and there's no one around, so you can just pay her money and say she'll give you like a token. But if you come here during rush hour, there's just going to be tons of people, and you don't want to sit around for 10-20 minutes just to get a train ticket, right? So that's why I highly recommend you just get one of the debit cards if you're going to be here for a while. They're not that expensive. So that's the explanation of the cards. Okay, so if we have the single journey ticket, you have to just insert it into the card slot on the face of this machine. So when we entered the system, we tap the card here, but when we exit, we're going to put it in this arrowed black slot and then walk right through. So you'll see this is the machine we used earlier to buy the one-way ticket. Those other two people were using an older machine with a smaller screen. And so now we're outside of the system, and you can just walk downstairs, or usually the skywalk here will actually just walk into a shopping mall. Okay, so we're gonna use a card this time around. If you want to recharge your card or buy one of these travel cards and just keep it permanently in your wallet, you go to the cashier. I think you have to give them in increments of 100 baht. Hello, Sarikap. 100. Check up. Number up. So then it shows you how much is on the card left. And now she's gonna add 100 baht. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. ก็ตัวถ้าซื้อcardอีก card เท่าไหร่ครับถ้าซื้อนี่ไม่เท่าไหร่ครับ
เริ่มต้น200 บาทค่ะ
So good. Okay, Cap. Okay, so if you lose your debit card or you want to buy a new card, the minimum cost is 200 baht or like $6, but you get to keep the card forever, and you can use the 200 baht. So basically it's a free card, but you have to buy 200 baht of credit on it. Alright, so to go through the turnstile, you want to just tap this card on the top surface. There we have that top surface, and it's got a card on it. You want to lift up your bags going through this. It tells you the remaining amount. You got the alcohol spray. Yep. So yeah, you just tap the card in and out of the turnstiles, and that's how you get in and out of the Skytrain system using the card. It's really worth the extra money because, you know, during rush hour, you'd have to sit in line, you know, that cashier for like 10 minutes maybe at least. But naturally with one of the cards, you just fly right through and no problems. So at the Siam station, the trains, there's an interchange here. So you'll see the green is slightly different on the left side. That's the Silom line. And then the Sukhumvit line is the light green. And so you have to go either up or down on which direction you're trying to go to. The names on those signs are the very last stations on the line. So you kind of have to remember where the last station is, what it's named. they don't give you north, south, east, west because the trains go in all those different directions. It's not just a straight line, so they have to give you the name of the station. So I know that I have to go to the Keha station, and so I'm going to stay on platform 1. For me, I like to always walk towards the middle of the train, because if you stand at the very first or last exit, when that train is leaving, there's always like 10 people that try to jump on board the train at the last minute, and then you get all squished and knocked around. Well, you see, as I'm walking towards the middle of this train, there's no one here, and so you don't feel as congested.
Spread of COVID-19. Passengers are required to wear medical or fabric-type face masks before entering the BTS Skytrain system. Please keep your mask on throughout your journey. Maintain a safe distance while standing or sitting and avoid talking. Remember to wash your hands thoroughly before and after using the BTS Skytrain system. Thank you.
สถานีต่อไปชิดลม Next station ชิดลม อโศก
So same thing as we came in with the permanent card. You're just gonna tap the top of the turnstile like that guy just did, and then put the thing back in your wallet, and you're out of here. One note though about those turnstiles is you want to lift up any shopping bags that you might have over the turnstile. If you don't do that, it will see the shopping bag as a person, and the gate might close on you because you put the shopping bag through it first. So always lift up your bags as you go through the turnstile, so it only reads you. So that's it, pretty simple. That's how you ride the Skytrain here.